Hi, students of Standard 9th. Now we are studying with the new topic of algebra, that is sets. Here, introduction is given to you and some important point is given to you. So here, one by one, we will understand what is a set. Here, you can understand by the introduction. If we can clearly list the objects of any collection, then collection of such objects is called a set. So if you can understand, if you go to the library, you will see the many books over there. So all that books, you can clearly identify them. So it is a collection of books. And that is why it is a set. Here, example is given as days of week. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday and Sunday. Here, you can clearly identify. If I say days of week, if I say months of a year, you can easily say January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November and December. So here, you can identify the object of that particular set. Here, consider this example. The first example, happy children in the village. The meaning of happiness differs from person to person. Similarly, brilliant students of the class. Here also it is a relative terms. Okay, in somebody's eyes, some student is a brilliant, while maybe for some other person it may not be. So here in both the examples, words happy and brilliant are relative terms because the exact meaning of these words to be happy and to be brilliant differ from person to person. Therefore, these collections are not sets. Here some important points. Definition of a set. A well-defined collection of objects is known as set. Here you can say that by the example, the set of prime numbers from 1 to 10. Now here you can say the prime numbers from 1 to 10 are 2, 3, 5, 7. So here we got the elements as 2, 3, 5 and 7. How we write the set? We write as A. A is the name of the set. Equal to, within a curly bracket, this is the opening curly bracket and this is a closing curly bracket, and we separate all the elements by commas. So here then second, the set of the letters of the word max. So here we will write the name of the set as B is equal to, here you can see in the opening curly bracket, now M, then comma A, comma T, comma H, comma S, and then closing curly bracket. So we have written all the letters of the word max in this set B. So this is the way how we write the set. Now number 2, generally the name of the set, here you can see the name of the set is given using capital letters from A, B, C till X, Y, Z. Each individual object in the set is known as the member. हम इसे क्या कहते हैं? Member or element of the set. जो individual object है. So each individual object is known as member or element of the set. So here this you can say as a member or element. This is also member or element. Now the next one. Fourth, the members or elements of the set are shown by using small letters A, B, C, dot, 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 X, Y, Z. Here you can see the members or elements of the set are shown by using small letters, say A to Z. Here you can see from small letters A to Z. If A is an element or member of set A, then we write it as A is an element or member of set A. So यहां पे हम इसे कैसे प्रोनाउंस करेंगे, कैसे रीड करेंगे? A is an element of set A. If A is not an element, मतलब मुझे अगर यहां पे बताना है कि A उस सेट में नहीं है, तो मैं कैसे कहूंगा? If A is not an element or member of set A, then we write it as A is not an element or member of set A. Here you can say this is the sign of not an element of, and this is an element of. Then we will see the next point. Generally we use n for the natural numbers. So n is equal to 1, 2, 3 and so on is a set of natural numbers. Then w, this is what we use for the whole numbers. So whole number starts from 0, then 1, 2, 3 and so on is a set of whole numbers. Then I stands for all I includes, that is integer. I stands for integers. It includes all negative numbers, 0 and all positive numbers. So here you can see that all negative numbers, then -3, -2, -1, 0, 1, 2, 3 and so on is a set of integers. Then Q is a set of rational numbers. R is a set of real numbers. For this we will study in detail in your second chapter. So now just remember, Q is a set of rational numbers and R is a set of real numbers. Here we have completed all the important points of the chapter set. Students, please copy in your notebook all the theory of this chapter. Here the introduction and all important points. We have to understand now the methods of writing sets. Here there are two methods of writing sets. The first method is listing method or roster method. In this method we have to follow some rules. Here we write all elements of a set in curly bracket. Second, each element is written only once. Third, each element is separated by commas. Here you can see all the commas. The order of an element is not important. इसका मतलब हम कोई भी एलिमेंट आगे पीछे लिख सकते हैं. Okay, while writing the elements of set, it is necessary to write all the elements. But ये कंपलसरी है कि हमें सारे के सारे एलिमेंट्स लिखने हैं. So here all these 5 rules you just remember for first method. So we call this as a listing method or roster method. First one is curly bracket. Here you can see for the set curly bracket is given. Then each element is written only once. Each element is separated by commas. Each element is separated by commas. You can see the commas and all elements are written only once. There is no repetition of any element. Kya 1, 3, 5, 7, 9. Is there any repetition? No. All elements are different. The order of an element is not important. So here I have given one example. The set of odd numbers from 1 to 10. तो odd numbers क्या बनते हैं? A is equal to, within a curly bracket I have written all the elements 1, 3, 5, 7, 9 and it is written within the curly bracket and separated by commas. Here this same example we can write like this also, because order is not important. I want to explain this fourth point. That's why you can write 1, 5, 9, 7, 3 also, and it is also can be written as 9, 7, 5, 3, 1. So कोई भी ऑर्डर में हम लोग लिख सकते हैं, ऑर्डर इंपॉर्टेंट नहीं है, बट सारे के सारे एलिमेंट आने चाहिए. Here, the fifth point you have seen, it is necessary to write all the elements. तो सब के सब elements आए हुए हैं. And now the second example, the set of the letters of the word book. If you mark here in the spelling of word book, there are 2 times O. So we cannot repeat the O. We can write only once. So the elements are set B is equal to, within a curly bracket, B-O-K. O is written only once. Why? Because each element is written only once. And now we will move towards the second method. Here the second method, rule method or set builder form. यहाँ पे हम उस particular set के elements नहीं लिखते, but हम उसकी property को लिखते हैं. So here in this method we do not write the list of elements. हम लोग जैसे यहाँ पे हमने list of elements लिखा, वैसे इस second method में लिखते नहीं है. But write the general element using variable followed by a vertical line or colon and write the property of the variable. So जब हम लोग set लिखते हैं तो या तो फिर हम यहाँ पे vertical line करते हैं या तो colon. So this is the sign of colon and this is the sign of vertical line. First example, set of natural numbers between 1 and 10. Here you can see A is the set of all x. How to read this? A is the set of all x such that x is a natural number between 1 and 10, because that's why we have written here. We shows that x is an element of natural number and x is between 1 and 10, so it means x is greater than 1 and less than 10. So we write it in a property of this set. We are not writing all the elements. The second, set of all prime numbers between 1 and 10. So here we can write B is the set of all x. B is the set of all x. Here you can read this such that x is a prime number between 1 and 10. So in this way you can write set builder or rule method. So there are 2 methods of sets which we have learned here. After understanding how to write the sets in 2 different methods, now we will solve the activity given in your textbook. Fill in the blanks given in the following table: listing or roster method, rule method और set builder form. यहाँ पे आपको बताना है कुछ fill-ups आपको fill करने हैं looking at the second method. Okay, so first is given already. A is equal to 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. These are the elements of set A. How we will write in the rule method? A is the set of all x such that x is an even natural number less than 15. If you look at these elements, these are all even numbers, but it is less than 15. So we write here A is the set of all x such that x is an even natural number less than 15. So these are all even numbers, they are all natural numbers and they are less than 15. Now second, B is the set of all x such that x is a perfect square number between 1 to 20. So 1 से लेके 20 तक के perfect square number हमें लिखने हैं in a set B. So square of 1 is 1, square of 2 is 4, square of 3 is 9, square of 4 is 16. But I will not write the square of 5 because it is 25 and which is more than 20. So I will write the elements of set B as 1, 4, 9, 16. So हमें सारे numbers के square लिखने थे, but it should be less than 20. Now the third one, C is equal to A, E, I, O, U. This is the set in which the elements are given as A, E, I, O, U. This already you know from your childhood that these are the vowels in English alphabet. So we write the answer as C is a set of all X such that X is a vowel of English alphabet. Then D. D is a set of all Y such that Y is a color in the rainbow. यहाँ पे हमें दिया गया है color in the rainbow. So all of you know that there are 7 colors, and how to remember? VIBGYOR, that is a Vibgyor. These are the first letter of each and every color of rainbow. So here we can write D is equal to violet, indigo, blue, green, yellow, orange, red. And now the next one. P is a set of all X such that X is an integer. Integer covers all negative numbers, 0, and all positive numbers. But here it is given as it is more than, here it is more than -3 but less than 3. X is more than -3 but less than 3. So we will write the elements of set P as -2. See here, please remember, more than -3. So -3 से बड़ा नंबर क्या होगा नेगेटिव में? So whenever there are negative numbers, so -3 से बड़ा होगा -2. So I will write -2, -1, 0, 1 and 2. I will not write 3. Why? Because it is less than 3. So X is less than 3. So I will write only up to 2. So the elements of set P is -2, -1, 0, 1 and 2. Now the last one, M is equal to 1, 8, 27, 64, 125 and so on. Here we can understand these are the cubes of the numbers. So we will write it as M is a set of all X such that X is a cube of natural number. Okay, so these are the cubes of natural number. Now we will move towards the practice set 1.1. Write the following sets in roster form. In a roster form means this way you have to write. That means you have to write all the elements. First one, set of even numbers. Set of even numbers. तो even numbers कौन से होते हैं? जैसे 2, 4, 6, 8. But it will continue as it is given set of even numbers. It is not given that up till from where to where. So we have to continue it. Here I will write 2, 4, 6, 8 and so on. Now the second, set of even prime numbers from 1 to 50. Please remember, even prime number is only one, that is 2. एक ही इवन प्राइम नंबर है और वो है 2. सो यहां पे हमें लिखना है 2. सो ओनली इवन प्राइम नंबर इज 2. नाउ सेट ऑफ नेगेटिव इंटीजर्स. Negative integers means here we have to start it all the negative numbers, that is -1, -2, -3 and it will continue -4, -5 and so on. So we are putting dot dot dot. Now 7 basic sounds of sargam. आपको मालूम होना चाहिए सा, रे, ग, म, प, ध, नी, and sa is again repeated. So we will write 7 soon. So sa, re, ga, ma, pa, dha, ni. These are the 7 sur. That is sounds of sargam. Here I will write sa, re, ga, ma, pa, dha, ni. Okay, so we have written all these 7 sur of sargam. That is 7 basic sounds of sargam. Now question number 2. Write the following symbolic statements in words. Here you can see 4 upon 3 is an element set Q. हम इसे कैसे रीड करेंगे? 4 upon 3 is an element of set Q. You can say 4 upon 3 is a member of set Q. Both are correct. We are writing only one. Now -2, second one, is not an element. Is not an element of set n. -2 is not an element of set n. Now the third one, P is a, here it is given that P is equal to, P is a set of all P such that P is an odd number. So here I will say P is a set, P is a, here I will say set P is a set of all P's such that P is an odd number. Set P is a set of all P's such that P is an odd number. So here we have completed question number 2. Here we are starting with the question number 3. Write any two sets by listing method and by rule method. Here you can give any two examples. So here the first example, A is a set of natural numbers in multiple of 5 and less than 21. So listing method में हमें सारे elements लिखने हैं multiple of 5. It's a natural number, so it means it will be a positive number and it's a multiple of 5, मतलब 5, 10, 15 and 20. We cannot write above 20. Why? Because it is less than 21. And in the rule method we will write it as A is a set of all x such that x is equal to 5n. This is for the multiple of 5 where n is an element of natural number and n is less than 5. n अगर less than 5 है तो इसका मतलब, और n अगर natural number है तो इसका मतलब हुआ 1, 2, 3 and 4. Natural number starts from 1 and it ends at 4 because it is less than 5. So one by one we will keep a number over here and we will multiply it by 5. So 5 ones are 5, then 5 twos are 10, 5 threes are 15 and 5 fours are 20. So rule method is a unique method of writing a set. You need a more and more practice for it. Now our second example, B is a set of prime numbers from 1 to 15. So here in the listing method we will write all the elements up to 15, means all prime numbers from 1 to 15. So 2, 3, 5, 7, 11 and 13. These are the prime numbers from 1 to 15. In a rule method, we will write it as B is a set of all x such that x is a prime number less than 15. Now, question number 4. Write the following sets using listing method. You have to solve this question as per the listing method. All months in the Indian solar year. Indian solar year के हिसाब से here we have to write A is a set of all elements, such as here we will write all the names of the Indian solar month. चैत्र, वैशाख, ज्येष्ठ, आषाढ़, श्रावण, भाद्र, अश्विन, कार्तिक, अग्रहायण, पौष, Magh, Falgun. So we have written all 12 months as per Indian solar year. Now the question number 2. Letters in the word complement. Please remember there are many letters which are repeated here. So repetition is not allowed. We will write here. You can give any name to the set. Here we are giving the name of the set as B. Complement. So C-O-M-P-L. Then please remember C-O-M-P-L-E is the first time. So we will write it. Then M. Again there is an M. So I will not write M because it already came here. So we are not going to write this M. Again E. We are not going to write as it already occurred here. Then I will write N and T. So here we got the answer as C-O-M-P-L-E-N-T. Please don't forget to put commas and curly brackets and give the name to a set. If it is not given, the name of the set is not given, then you can write any name of the set as we have written here B. Then the question number 4, sub question 3rd, set of human sensory organs. All of you know that human sensory organs. So C is equal to nose, ears, eyes, tongue, skin. Then 4th one, set of prime numbers from 1 to 20. जैसे हमने यहाँ पे लिखा था 1 to 15, वैसे हमें यहाँ पे लिखना है 1 to 20. तो here 2, 3, 5, 7, 11, 13, 17, 19. These are the prime numbers from 1 to 20. Now the 5th question, names of continents of the world. So all of you know the continents. E is equal to, these are the elements of the set where all the continents we have to write. So Asia, Africa, Europe, Australia, Antarctica, South America, North America. Now question number 5. Write the following sets using rule method. हमें यहाँ पे special property के हिसाब से लिखना है. Here A is equal to 1, 4, 9, 16, 25, 36, 49, 64, 81 and 100. So we can understand these are all squares, but it has a limitation. These are all squares up to 100. इसका मतलब 10 का square 100. Here we can write the answer as A is a set of all x such that x is equal to n square. N square. Why n square? Because these are the squares where n is an element of natural numbers and n is less than or equal to 10. Less than or equal to 10. See, natural number starts from 1. And when we say here less than or equal to 10, it means 10 also covered. So here when you put in this equation x is equal to n square, when you put the first natural number as 1, so 1 square 1, then second 2, 2 square 4, then 3 square 9, 4 square 16, 5 square 25, 6 square 36, 7 square 49, 8 square 64, 9 square 81. And here we will include 10 also because less than or equal to 10. So 10 square 100. So please remember n is less than or equal to 10. If you want to write, you can write n is less than 11. Okay, so there is no need to write less than or equal to. If you write n is less than 11, then also it is correct. Now the second question, here you can see B. The elements of set B are 6, 12, 18, 24, 30, 36, 42 and 48. These are the multiples of 6, but it has a limitations only up to 48, and we know that 6 8s are 48. So here we will write B is a set of all x such that x is equal to 6 times n. See here, please remember there is a relation of multiplication. So 6n. Why we are writing like this? Because it is a multiple of 6. 6n, where n belongs to natural number. Why natural number? Because 6 ones are 6. We want to keep the first n as 1. So we are writing as natural number and n is less than 9. Less than 9 मतलब 8 तक जाएगा. तो 6 ones are 6. Okay, because it is starting from natural numbers, and the first natural number is 1. So 6 ones are 6, 6 twos are 12, 6 threes are 18, 6 fours are 24, 6 fives are 30, 6 six are 36, 6 sevens are 42, and 6 eights are 48. We can't go beyond, and here we have written n is less than 9. If you want, you can write like this: n is less than or equal to 8. That is also correct. Now the third, C is equal to SMILE. Now the third, C is equal to SMILE. So here we will write C is the set of all y such that y is a letter in the word smile. Okay, so here we are getting the word smile. So we have written here y is a letter in the word smile. Now the D, you can see all the days of the week are given: Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday and Saturday. So we will write it as D is a set of all Z such that Z is a day of a week. Then fifth one, X. The element of set X are A, E, T. So here we will write the answer as X is a set of all Y such that Y is a letter in the word eat. Okay, here if you notice, then eat gives you the element as AET. Then T is also giving you the element of AET. So instead of it, you can write T also. Okay, and any one word you can write, because there are more options available to you. So we can write it as X is a set of all y's such that Y is a letter in the word eat, or X is a set of all y's such that Y is a letter in the word tea. So both way you can write it, both are correct. Here we have completed practice set 1.1 of first chapter algebra set. Thank you.